Okay, so salute to everyone out there. Hopefully, you started your week off right. I was checking out a couple of videos about the Nia Wilson situation, and you have a certain amount of people who are mad at Nia Wilson's stepfather for telling black people to stand down. And my question to the people who are pissed because of that, what do you suggest black people in Oakland do? They captured the guy who did it, so what else do they need to do? If you were to ask me, black people need to get organized. There's no use of doing things and you don't have any organization. You're not organized. Okay? Have you guys seen the new video that has surfaced about Shiggy pulling up on Drake, asking him about that 250K? I told you Drake never gave him that 250K. So maybe Shiggy watched a video or two of mine because he low key checked Drake. He said, listen, man, I don't want to hear that stuff anymore. Where is my money? And Drake, like the snake that he is, oh man, come on, man. We partners and robbing that brother in broad daylight. So hopefully he get paid, apply the pressure, and keep pulling up on him. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
What's up? This your boy DJ Killzone Jones. Uh, Black men, we need to quit being thirsty out here. You feel me? Um, we need to quit being thirsty. I get on my Facebook, my Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. All I see is dudes talking about, man, I wish I had me a chick. Man, I wish this, that, and the third. Be doing Women Crush Wednesdays. Like, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all, bruh. Like, I'm just out. I'm doing a morning jog. This video probably gonna be posted up later, but doing a morning jog. But yeah, man, like straight like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to stop being thirsty. If the bros don't want you from day one, meaning that you did too much to try to holler at them, you said the wrong thing to them, or you may have not just been a type. Like, I get tired of, and then but the thing is though, you can't sit up and down yourself because some booch didn't want to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, you can't get mad at yourself because the booch didn't want to holler at you. Like, I mean, what is there? I mean, if the chick don't like you, leave her alone. I mean, me personally, being in a relationship with somebody who actually loves me and respects me and wants to be with me for me, not for all that other petty shit too. See, this is the thing about it. A lot of chicks will try to get you for your paper, but not because that's what they setting out to do. They can only get a sucker for his ducats, his guala, his cheese, his money, his fame, status, whatever. They can only get a sucker. Even if they are independent boss type chick, they know when to work a sucker. And we need to be, and on top of that, we need to stop being thirsty to get into relationships too, because sex isn't justified by a relationship. It's justified by, and only, matter of fact, only in marriage. Stop trying to oversell yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to oversell yourself as this stand-up dude. You better than all the rest and all this other BS, man. When you really know in your heart of hearts, that, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't no different from them other dudes who get in the cooch. That you
Salute to DJ Killzone. He allowed me to use his video. I will leave the link to his channel in my description box. Now, this topic, thirsty black men, is missing from the discussion if you ask me. There are tons and tons and tons of thirsty black men. You see thirsty black men all over social media and in real life. He can't cross the street without looking at someone's butt. He can't stop smiling and grinning. He's in every female's comment section on YouTube telling her how beautiful she is, how pretty she is, how stunning, how smart she is. And there's nothing wrong with a compliment, but it's a very, very thin line between giving a compliment and being thirsty. Now, I'm going to take you back down memory lane for a bit. Tiffany Jolene. I'm pretty sure everyone remembered Tiffany Jolene, or some people called her Tiffany Holine. Now, she wrote a viral post, and it was picked up by the New York Post. She got a publishing deal. She got tired of black men in her DMs and begging to date her while throwing black women under the bus. So, all of your YouTube content creators that got a hold of the story did the story without doing their proper research. It went viral. She was invited to the cookout. They said, man, if you invite anyone to the cookout, sisters, make sure you invite Tiffany Jolene. That is our sister. So I'm one of the few brothers that knew off top that this wasn't true. However, it was hard to sell it because everyone knows how thirsty black men are. This is why people this is why this is why people believed it, because everyone knows it is it is well documented that black men are thirsty. And so I said, even though black men are thirsty, I can't argue that. I do agree with you. Something about this story is not right. So fast forward to maybe a few months down the road, she gets exposed. Now, I said this, the only reason why she got exposed is because she did something or she didn't do something someone wanted her or didn't want her to do, so they took it out on her. So she gets exposed, and those same people that did those stories on Tiffany Holine and black men, when it was time to clear those stories up, they never cleared it up. And because it is well documented that black men are thirsty, among the thirstiest men out there, they're able to get away with bad press because it's well documented. And you have a place called social media. You have Facebook, you have Twitter, you have Instagram. Now, Instagram is a place where I said, people that are running a business and stars, they should be the only people who have a Instagram. If you don't have anything really significant going on in your life, there's really no reason for you to have a Instagram, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to pollute the internet world, the airwaves, with filth. Taking pictures in the bathroom, sitting on your butt on the sink. So if you're not an entrepreneur, you're selling a product, or you're, shedding light on things, that's something that's positive or something, there's really no use of you being on there. However, if you look at those pictures and you look at the comments, you have all those thirsty black men that are out there that are, saying things like, can I drink your bathwater? You are beautiful. You are gorgeous, sweetheart. You are a, single mother. I will take care of your children with you. What size bra do you wear? It's just all this stupid stuff. Then you look on YouTube. I don't care. She can be a well-known male basher. This is how thirsty black men are. Many black men. Many black men. Thirsty. She can be a well-known male basher. Just, she's known for laying it to men. If she say one thing positive about a man, just one thing or half a thing, you have these thirsty men that will call her a queen. Thank you, queen. Thank you for throwing us a few peanuts. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to eat the crumbs off your table. These low standard black men. Then you have these black men where they want to invade your live streams with this simp ideology. Oh, well, what about your mothers? And see, I was on a couple of live streams yesterday, and I was saying this. A lot of these men who come to these live streams and they have a problem with what you're saying, and they try to um, call you out in the comment section, they feel as though that you're talking about their mother or their sister or their grandparent, and they can't take it. A hit dog will holler. So you have these beta males that don't want to hear the truth. They are a female in a man's body. And they defend things that really shouldn't be defended. And because you have a surplus of thirsty black men and beta males, I mean, this isn't a good look for black men. Go to any female's comment section and read the comments. Those brothers are in those comment sections begging, pleading. It is a disgrace. You have to raise your standards. They know that there is a thirsty Negro somewhere looking to get his thirst quenched. And I'm so tired of seeing it. It's to the point where I have to do videos about it. I have to talk about it. I'm sick and tired of seeing thirsty, begging black men. He's crossing the street. He's on his bike. He's on his scooter. He's on his skateboard. He's on skates. He's on a electric bike. He's the last to get across the street because he's looking at someone's rear end. And I say someone because it could be man or or female. It is nuts out there. I mean, nothing should surprise you anymore. And I'm not saying don't support. What I'm saying is, yes, support, but stop being so thirsty. It's everywhere. It's even here on YouTube. Oh my gosh, this is excellent. Jesus Christ. Freaking yeah. And I'm like, dude, calm down. Calm down, man. Slow your road. And the women, they don't respect that. They're like, okay. They expect that. They give you the bare minimum while you give them the best that you got. What's that song? I forgot the artist. Giving you the best that I got. Who was that artist? Someone put that in the comment section. Yeah, that's you, black man. Everyone gives you crumbs, peanuts. And you give everyone else the best that you got. Just thirsty. That stereotype about black men and white women. Love some big fat white women. I mean, in some places in America, that stereotype is true. Some people say, well, that stereotype is overhyped. Like, no, let's be real. There is a certain segment of black men who he'll take a white girl any way she comes. It's just as long as she is white. It doesn't matter. Right? So I do know that. I do know that there is a huge segment, a huge percentage of thirsty black men that are out here, that are in these comment sections, that are in these DMs, that are on their pictures. Everyone is seeing this. You can't deny it. This is the reason why everyone believed Tiffany Jolene. They said, yes, I believe it because these are some thirsty ass niggas. These niggas need their thirst quenched ASAP. ASAP. I mean, I read some of these black men comments on these websites, right? Whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Instagram, and there's a market for everything. There is a market for everything, right? So these women know that they can do a twerk video, right? They can do a twerk video, and they know that there is at least 100 to 300K people who are going to watch that video. Sex sells. Sex sells, right? So it's a huge market for twerking. And twerking, the word twerking is in the dictionary now, right? So what's the market for twerking? The market for twerking are men who pay for sex and thirsty men. But in this video, we're talking about thirsty black men. And why would you comment on a twerker's video where everyone can see you and know who you are? You up under the video talking about shake that thing. Shake what your mama gave you. You're a brick house. Oh, man. I mean, like, what is y'all doing, man? Jesus Christ. And so you have these brothers who just can't help themselves. Very, very sensitive, very sensitive black men. Thirsty black men. That black men that you ever be in a bank, right? And the bank, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be in line, right? And so you're in line, you're waiting to talk to the teller, and you see a thirsty black man directly behind a female that has on leggings and she has a nice body. He doesn't care. He is staring at her butt in front of everybody. He does not care. That's thirsty. Then you have those thirsty black men who pull up on the side of you in his car. Or when you're walking, he pulls up and he's in the car trying to get at a female, screaming and hollering out the window. Hey, shorty. Like, dude, are you serious? Or she's across the street and she's walking and he crosses the street and starts to walk quickly behind her. Like creepy, thirsty behavior from the one and only black male. And because this happens so much at a alarming rate, it's well documented, people believe it. You can have Tiffany Jolene ×2, part 2, part 1.5 come out. They're still going to believe it until someone come out and expose Tiffany Jolene. Because it's well documented that black men are some of the thirstiest men on planet Earth. Just thirsty. Don't take my word for it. Go to females' pictures on Facebook and read the comments. Go to these models. Go to these Instagram thought page and read the comments. Go to these Twitter pages and read the comments. Hell, you're on YouTube, go to certain female content creators. And again, there's a difference between supporting and being thirsty. You're going to see black men who actually support, and you're going to see black men who are actually thirsty. It's okay to give a compliment, right? No one is saying, listen, don't give a compliment. We understand, but the things that black men do to get females' attention and the things that comes out of a lot of brothers' mouths is just ridiculous. And it's not a good look, and it paints a black eye on all of us black men. This is the reason why situations like Tiffany Jolene can happen, and everyone will believe it because you are a well documented thirst. Brothers. You can't do anything without looking at someone's rear end. Black men have this reputation where we love booty. We love booty. Everyone knows that. They say, well, men like a woman with a nice body. Men like women with a nice butt. But black men love booty. Love it. Because everyone sees you, you're supposed to be at a work site and you're climbing up a ladder and they got to pay you workers comp because you you was looking at some black girls rear end or some white girls rear end or some Hispanic girl rear end and you fell off the ladder head first. I kid you not. Being thirsty. They said, listen, man, we're going to have to hire people who are going to be serious about working and can pay attention. You know, we're going to be working at a college, right? A university. And you're going to have construction workers. And everyone knows that black men are thirsty. And if black men are doing construction work at a university, thirsty black men just might get written up for looking at booty, ass watching, offering big booty teachers coffee. Would you like a coffee, Mrs. Smith? How you doing this morning, Mrs. Smith? Nice dress, Mrs. Smith. And they tell on him, say, hey, every time I see this black male construction worker, he's always complimenting me. And I don't like it. I'm sick of it. He's supposed to be putting together that building over there, laying that cement. He's in the science building asking Miss Smith, do she want some coffee? Some Starbucks, because black people haven't boycotted Starbucks. Go in any Starbucks anywhere in America. There are more black people in Starbucks than ever before. Ever before. So black men, we have a lot of cleaning up to do. This, thing where we are thirsty, it's the truth. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. We are well documented thirsty men. And those of us that aren't like that or behave in such a manner, we are, placed in the same category with you. And it's really, really unfortunate. And so therefore, brothers like me, have to create videos like this to get it out, to say, listen, we're not like the rest. I understand that people have low expectations of black men, right? We understand that and we understand stereotypes, but all of us aren't like this, right? And a lot of these guys get taken for a ride. A lot of these women aren't really women. A lot of these women will manipulate these guys, use these guys to get what they want. Trust me, there are some women on YouTube that are collecting donations that really do not believe what they're saying, really are not sincere about their message. Trust me. But they know they got some trick black men, some thirsty black men that was not taught how to critically think. They know this. They know there's a market for thirsty black men. And they can tap in it anywhere on social media and in real life. They know this. There's a market. So again, they can be feminist. They can be straight up feminists, a known male hater. But if they give half a compliment to a black male or just a compliment, you'll see black men making response videos and or in their comment section saying, thank you, queen. That's how low black males' expectations are. That's how low of standards that black men have. That's how thirsty that black men are. It's sad and it is funny, because you would think to yourself like, well, you are a sought after group of men. There's no need for you to have such low standards. There's no need for you to not have any respect for yourself. You'll just throw all your respect out of the window over a half naked picture on Facebook. Or big booty Miss Smith in science class. I bet you if Joanna Man took her wig off, you'll have a lot of black men in her comment section saying, "You still beautiful. You're still a queen. You're still gorgeous." That's how thirsty black men are. I'm out. Peace.